I am headed to go check out the RV, and this is when I made it, and I did a quick walk through my little inspection. So I'm just kind of zooming through so you could see the inside of how it started. Alright, just got the keys to my new Minnie Winnie. And here we go. Off we go. And this is me headed to Pennsylvania from picking up the RV in Virginia. I saw a cool bridge, thought I'd record it. First Harvest Host location with the Minnie Winnie. Still have to think of a name, but here we are. There were some cows walking around on the farm next door, so I got a little overview of what it looked like right next to the RV. And Ezzy's just hanging out, looking out the window at the First Harvest Host still. We stayed here for about, I think 4 or 5 days. This is the scenery, and some of the RVs were parked over there right next to my RV. Alright, just ended an hour-long meeting, so I will go outside with the doggos for a little bit. Let them run around before I do. I'm going to do some overtime today, since on Thursday I'll be worrying about driving places, so did some overtime yesterday. Just want to get that, so I'm going to let the doggos run for a little bit. Come on, doggos! You can see there's a cow right there. I wonder if I can zoom in while I'm recording. Not that. No, I guess not. How unfortunate. Oh, doggy pee. Oh, there's a cow just laying right there. Sasha, come on. Oh, the sheep got over. I don't think the sheep's supposed to be on that side. Sasha, this way. Oh yeah, he's running. Oh, he crossed the creek. Wow. Oh, did he just go right back? Oh, I think he's stuck. Oh no, he got to the other side. He got to the other side. What a little adventurous little one. So this is where I've been taking the dogs to just run around in the grass back here. Apparently there's I think he said up by the trees up there, there's, some trails and stuff, but we haven't, hey guys, get out of there, come on. We haven't made it that far. It's actually been this is I think the first sunny day since being here. It's today Tuesday, and we've been here since Saturday. It's been rainy and cloudy and not the best, but today's the first sunny day, and then the next 4 days are supposed to rain, so that's exciting for us. But yeah, I put the Starlink outside and had wires everywhere and trash bag, and I was trying to figure out what to do with it, and that was the aftermath. I put the Starlink running through the window, so there weren't any wires hanging out and hitting me everywhere. This is my work setup while at the Harvest Host. Had some music going and had my computer set up for work. And then Sasha wanted my sandwich as I was working, so she's peering under. So I finally completed the wall. It was here last night, that took forever and was a bitch, and then I just did around there. That was even worse. But it looks cute now. I like it. Okay. Just took me freaking forever and I was losing my mind. I don't want to get up close because then you'll see it. It's not that great. Oh, I wonder if I should go up there. I don't know. I'm over it. I don't want to do this anymore. But there, I did something. The doggos are just hanging out on that saddle on the couch. And we're just enjoying the rain right now. Jumping right into the next Harvest Host location was a winery, and this was the setup at the winery. I put the gate up for the dogs, and they were enjoying the grass. First time using the gate, so we just made a small setup. Today is Friday morning, so we're coming up to a week of having the RV, and we're at a winery right now.
Looking at it, I'm thinking,
so you can see, let me lower this. I'm watching some YouTube about RVs right now, and there's the winery, my little Starlink. I just finished up some work. I have about an hour left of work to hit the time that I need for the week. So I'm taking a break because I do need to make phone calls, but still a little too early. What time is it here? 8:37 here, and I'm calling clients in California, so that's 5:37, so we're going to wait. But here are the doggies. I have the little gate set up outside for them. Let's go see where Ellie is. And there's the little Ellie bean. I was able to enjoy some of the wine that I got, and the dogs definitely wanted some, so they looked. And we went on a little adventure and walked around the property, which is part of the wine trail. This was the setup with the winery in the background. And jumping right into our next harvest house. This was a brewery and winery at Hershey in Pennsylvania, and this was our setup. I was able to enjoy some wine and made a little fire. My aunt came and she ended up sitting out there with me, and stayed at the weekend with my grandparents and headed straight on my way to Illinois, we were caught in a storm headed to State Park, I believe, or we might have just left State Park. We were hit by a nasty storm, so this was just a video of going through some of the storm. Sasha was just sitting there. The dogs were being well behaved. And we made it to State Park. We did have to stay in a Cracker Barrel parking lot, but the view was beautiful. And jumping right to our next harvest house in Ohio, we stayed at a farm with some chickens, which we will be able to see next. Those little chickens. We've been here since about 11 a.m. No, actually it's about 12. And right now it's about 6:49 Chicago time, so 7:40. I guess it's very easy to see this. It's 7:49 here at a farm. Dogs are laying there. I'm doing a little work. It's getting pretty. That was my squeegee attempt. Don't mind those swivels. My $1 squeegee is not squeegeeing. There's some chickens right in that coop there. I don't know if I can see them there. I don't think so. Doggos are here. I got my little shroom light going. Alright, in the morning of the Ohio farm, dogs are going crazy. We've been up since about 6 a.m. Let them out. They had breakfast. We made some of the fresh eggs this morning, which are delicious. I'm just getting some work done. Sun is shining today. Still at the farm. We got another guest here. They're in a fifth wheel, looks like. And yeah, don't mind the water bottles and stuff. I'm gonna be getting rid of some things. But dogs are going crazy. I'm doing a little work. Samadou is here. And just another morning. We are going to leave here in about an hour. I think it said checkout's at 10, or you gotta leave at 10. It's 8 o'clock. I'll start getting ready by 9. Do work for another hour, and then we will head to the Cuyahoga National Park in Ohio, which is about 30 minutes away, and drive around there. I think it's gonna be too wet to do some hikes. It's really muddy, so we'll see. And going right to our next adventure, we are headed to the Cuyahoga National Park. Dogs are being well behaved. We took this drive pretty slow. This was the view entering one of the entrances to the park. And this was us on our walk. We stopped in front of the sign so we could take a picture. And of course, I had to come and get my stamp and my national parks passport. And here's my stamp. The dogs and I found a cool bridge. And we headed on our way to our next stop, which was still in Ohio, but this is the drive out of the national park. And now we are headed to our next harvest host. Arrived at one of the harvest hosts. I think this one's a boondocking one, but look how cool this is, driving between the tree lines. So I was up and looking. We're on a little gravel road, got the little car behind. So cute. Oh, looks like someone might be in a tractor up there, so I'll show you when we get there. The pull up was kind of tight once I made the turnaround since I had my tow vehicle on there. I'm sure I could have figured out a different way, but this is the pull up with some horses right next door. And this was my setup once I did park it and got it leveled. Looks like I'll be making a fire here tonight. It's the party silo. There's some lights strung around. It's cute. And we are headed to our next harvest host, which is a farm in Indiana. So this was the view there. We are at the farm, and I just finished off doing some work. I wanted to get it done before I take time to do things. Waiting for the harvest host to get home. Oops, I'm in my slippies. No, you stay. Stay, guys. Because they've been acting all sorts of crazy. Hey, stay. I'm gonna keep them inside. Crazy dogs. I'm sure that's... Okay, well, this is where we're staying for the night. I hope that solar panel is charging. I'm not really sure how I'm going to... I'm hoping maybe I can just go that way and around. But yeah, this shall be interesting. Let's say that should be over 45. Oh no, they did say this one was close. Let's go see the cow. Right now it is 3:18, so it's been over an hour, and I've had the only things I have going right now are, I think, like the thermometer thing, and then I'm charging my phone right now, so I don't see them anymore. I thought they were here. I think the dog scared them. It looks like there's something over there. I want to show the sign. It's so cute. It says over there. I came from this way. So that's where I came from. I'm parked right there, so the road's close, but I don't think this is really the road that people use, so it's probably not going to be too noisy. We are still at the farm at Indiana. I got some steaks, some jams, and that's their new store there at the Harvest House. They're having all sorts of things. I got a blanket for my friend because it had bees on it, and her theme for her baby was bees, so I just thought it was cute and I had to get it. So, as eat a bag right here. And now Ellie's eating grass. It's a whole thing. Thank you for bearing with me with these edits. I promise I will do better next video, but here was our first 2 weeks in the Minnie Winnie. And now just a few photos from the trip as well. And that's been my journey for the first 2 weeks, so stay tuned for some more videos. And I apologize for the bad editing. I promise to work on it. But here's a picture of some food that I ended up snacking on. You can see that I got it from all different places along my travels.